Welcome back. My name is Sylvia and I do videos on planning and writerly things. Today's video is going to be a review on a wide traveler's notebook. So this is the company. I actually found this on Amazon when I was avoiding writing. I was online, looking for things. I was looking actually for a traveler's notebook insert. And when I put in Traveler's Company, this popped up. So I clicked on it, of course. It says write more. Show you what it looks like. This is actually my third one. The price was so amazing. I ended up getting 3. Great stories happen to those who write them. Totally. Then you have this cool little envelope. And on the inside, put that to the side, it has a thank you note. Isn't that cool? All their social media information. It tells you their story here and how to take care of the leather. This is supposed to be, I believe, wild horse leather. If you hear something in the background, that's my niece. She's doing online school, and so yeah, she's in class right now, and I'm just staying nearby in case she needs help finding anything. So here it is. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, it only comes in one size and one color. I wish they would make all of the sizes and colors, at least on Amazon. So if you can believe it, I couldn't believe it. I believe this was around $26 for a wide size traveler's notebook, and it comes with 2 inserts on the inside. So this is a completely black traveler's notebook in wide. Got some fuzz on there. I believe, yeah, had to look at it twice. The string is actually like a navy color, which is a really nice touch. I actually like that. I think I'll keep the navy, although I do have black and other colors that I could put on here. But it is beautiful. It feels a lot like the Traveler's Notebook in black. This has a lot more oil filling to it than that actually, but it is so nice. I cannot believe I got this for $26. And if you don't believe that, then you won't believe this. After I purchased it, like a few days later, it went on sale, like 50% off, 53% off, and it was $12 and change. So with tax, this was actually 13 bucks. This is a little piece of fuzz. There we go. It's totally coming off. I'll take it off later. So let me show you the inserts that it comes with, and you can purchase these inserts separately. And of course, I will leave the link down below. So you get 2, and they match very nice because they're both a shade of gray. Shows you how to use them, which is kind of snazzy. So this gray, the dark gray one, is just a lined, beautifully lined insert, and it's kind of a cream color, and it has like dots on the lines, if you can see there. Up here, it has like this double striped line, which is very nice. And then you have like a dash here, so you can write what month and what day. You have to excuse my hand, the kitten got me pretty good when I was trying to clean his eye. So you can see on the inside, it has their logo, and this is embossed right here. That is so cool. I believe that's the same embossing on the back right there. It's beautiful. You can kind of see it right there too. And then the light one actually, I believe, has 2 months in it, and it looks like this. It's also slightly cream colored. So we have a Monday start, which makes me happy. This is the only negative I have, and it just depends on who you are. So Saturday and Sunday share a line. I prefer for them not to. It would be very easy to just measure this out and make another one right here if you wanted to. Yeah, but some people work full-time on Saturday and Sunday, or they do, hobbies or tasks on the weekends, and so they need that Saturday and Sunday to be separate, but it's still pretty cool because it's an undated, or what they call a free calendar. So you can go ahead and put the dates in as needed. Then over here, you end up having a place for top priority, secondary tasks, everything else. That's kind of cool. So these are daily pages, notes, gratitude. Over here, you have like this little section where you can put, like email Emily back or call someone back. And then over here, you can also do some tracking if you want to in the grid. So I really appreciate this layout. You can track your water or whatever you want up there. So you end up getting these pages. I'll flash it on the screen how many there actually are because I want to try to save some time in case Jade needs me. And then at the end of the month, you end up getting 2 lined pages like the same ones that are in here, just to write your thoughts and feelings or maybe some tasks for the upcoming month. You actually get a bunch. Let's see, you have 1 spread, 2 spread, 3 spreads of those. And then it starts with the next month. So there's 2 months in here. At the end of this month, you do not get those lined pages. So I would recommend using 2 spreads of this for the first month and 2 for the second. But very nice. I really like this. And they are wide, so they fit in here very nicely. That's of course what they're made for. They're sewn. Let me show you how they look because this comes with 2 strings on the inside. Also, the holes are covered with eyelets, which is also a very nice touch, and they are black. Okay, so let me put these on to show you how it looks with 2 notebooks, and then I will try to put in 4 because I always have to push the limit. I'm sure this is only meant for 2, but we're gonna go for more. Okay, so here we go, that's 2. So look how nice they look in there. So you can see if I pinch them together, there's some space for at least 1, maybe 2 more. We'll see how that fills up. It doesn't reach the edge, and I like for my notebooks to be like plush with the edge. It just makes me very happy. You can get that pinch that happens with your leather. This is a little loosey-goosey, so I need to tighten it up. No worries there. But like if you had this like that, after a while, the leather's gonna pinch where the string is. So I prefer to have them full so that doesn't happen. If you decide you only like 2 notebooks because you don't want to have a very heavy notebook, because this is a wide, it could get very heavy. I just like move around my string so that it doesn't stay pinched for very long every time I, put it back on. I hope that made sense. So then let me show you what I normally use. I took the plastic partly off on these. So I have my Piccadilly notebooks and my Moleskine notebooks. Piccadilly, I've had a bunch of these. This is a whole 3 set. They come in ruled. I know that they come in others, but whenever I find them at the bookstores, I tend to only find ruled. And they come in various colors. This one happens to be a pack of black, this kind of, it says brown on here, but it's more of like a salmon color. And then like a rustic red. I also have some that have pictures on them and wordage. You can also find these at like bigger bookstores in cities and stuff. And I ended up getting them for like around $5 or $6 on clearance. So I still have like maybe 4 packs of these, down from like 12. But I love these. They're perfect wide size. Let me show you how they look in here. I'm sure you could find these online as well. So that's the name, Piccadilly. Try to see if they are about the same height and width. Yep, looks like it. So these are lined, and they're probably even more creamed than this. Yeah, they are. Because as a writer, I need more real estate to write on. And since this is pretty cheap paper, I don't feel bad about scribbling, notes and ideas on here. It's not wasteful as opposed to, paying $5 for an insert. Now, certainly these are not gonna hold a lot of different pens or anything like that. Highlighters like the mile liner probably don't work very well. Let me see. I'll just do a quick test. Also, we will use a Sharpie S note. So, I mean, you have ghosting and a little bit of bleed through with a Sharpie S note, but I guess it would be okay. I just use a gel pen in here for the most part. So, sorry, Jade had a question. Anyway, I love these notebooks. They are just, if you want a notebook where you can just use and not feel bad about it, and it's not going to, break the bank, I highly recommend these. I've also cut these down to standard size. They're pretty thick, but I like putting them in a standard notebook. So I'm going to try out this in here. Also, I have the Moleskine. These are my all-time favorite. They have that great Moleskine paper that you get with regular notebooks. They're bound notebooks. So these ones are also sewn, which I appreciate because you can kind of just bend them backwards and mold them so that they will lay flat for you. That's just the stuff that comes on the inside. These are grid, square grid, because that's my favorite. They do come in various blank, lined, and dot grid as well. They are definitely a cream colored paper as well, even more cream colored than this. So this is not too bad. I would probably call this maybe, I said cream, but I take it back. It's more like an ivory color. And of course, this looks about the same color, the Piccadilly notebook. But I love these notebooks. And again, I also cut these down to standard size to fit in my standard traveler's notebooks. So these look to be about the same size as well. Let me take one off and measure it properly. Yep, so same size, only difference is these are not rounded, and you can do that yourself if you wish. These ones are, and I like that. I like that little detail. Of course, sometimes I just leave them square when I cut them down about an inch to fit in the standard, and I don't round the corners, but I don't mind them rounded. Up to you, of course. So let me get some extra rubber bands and see if we can fit 4 notebooks in here, 2 on each of the strings. Okay, so I found a couple. I put up all my strings. I had to go on a hunt. Okay, so let's take these out. And we will just take the 2 that they come with. They're pretty thick. I would say that they are the same thickness as the Piccadilly. You can see those 3 right there are pretty thick notebooks. This one is relatively thin, which is what I also love about the Moleskines. I don't know if it says right directly on here. Yes, so there's 80 square pages in here. And I will flash on the screen how much are on these other ones because I don't know off the top of my head and I don't know if it says how many pages. And here we have the Piccadilly, so it says 100 pages for the Piccadilly. So 20 more than this one, which makes sense. But I think they just use thicker paper anyway. Okay, so let's get my strings together. Show you how it looks with 3. So this is called piggybacking in case you just stumbled upon Traveler's Notebooks because that happens here. So you're going to take the center of each notebook, put them back to back, and then put an elastic string. You can find these at Walmart in the sewing section. And there you go. They're stuck together. They're not going to come apart. Then we're going to just slip it under this first string and just pull it apart like that so it falls nicely in there. And they're in. And they're not going anywhere. And you see that they're not sticking out at all. I hope I'm in frame. And they fit in there very nicely. So that's 2. And then on this one string we have left, I'm just going to put another one. We'll put the Piccadilly since it's thicker. We'll just go with 3 for now. I tend to take this little knot and put it at the bottom instead of putting it in my notebook. Okay, so it fits 3 in there very nicely. No overhang. I do have to tighten this a little bit. Oh, but it's beautiful. And it smells nice. It's not like a really gross plastic smell. It just smells like leather. Leather shoes. It's a beautiful smell. So 3 fit in there very nicely. Let's try for 4. Take this one off. This is actually not meant for this, so hopefully it'll stretch. It's a closure band for my camel. Finding the center of this one, you can put them back to back or you can slip them on one at a time like I'm doing. Just gonna pull this knot down to the bottom so it's not in my notebook. Give it a nice pull. Put it underneath this string. pull them apart so it'll fall in there nicely. And now we have 4. And 4 fits in there pretty nice. A little bit of maneuvering. I really got to tighten this. It's a little too loose to show you. Let's see if I can tighten it right now. I just pulled it tighter in the center because I'm not gonna figure that out right now. So there you go. If you push them and maneuver them nicely, there is no overhang whatsoever. I'll show you on the back. And you can fit 4 in here pretty comfortably. And they're plush to the edge like I like. So you can fit 4 certainly. I love that. And you guys, this was what, $26 the first one, and then when I bought the other 2 they were only $13 with, you know, tax, and I have Prime, so I had free shipping. $13 for a wide traveler's notebook in this beautiful black, and you can just feel the oil on here. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I do like the navy. And I think putting the eyelets in there is a very nice touch. A very nice touch. So what do you guys think? I mean, if you're wondering what I'm going to do with these 3, I used to have a wide traveler's notebook that I absolutely loved in wine, and I sold it because I'm crazy. Because I just wanted to be all in one size, and I thought that was the right thing to do. But I ended up buying a lot of those sizes back over time. So yeah, I've just been wanting to buy a wide again, but I didn't want to spend over $100 for it. And I got one for $26 and then 2 more for $13. My second one, I thought I'd purchase it because I love this leather. It feels so wonderful. I thought I might cut it down to a standard size because they don't sell any other size right now. So yeah, I bought a second one for that. The third one I bought for my niece because she really liked it, and I just can't see buying her a Foxy Fix, especially in wide, because she, you know, she's 10 and she has wider handwriting. She needs like a bigger notebook. So she's taking notes right now for her class in this notebook that I bought for her for $13. Instead of buying, you know, like a Foxy Fix for over $100. I just can't justify that for a 10-year-old, even though she really wanted one. I thought, well, maybe for a Christmas or a birthday present, but this is a really nice leather. It does what it needs to do for her. She doesn't need all of the bells and whistles. The last thing I wanted to show you is these Foxy Fix dashboards. These are a B6 size, and if you know anything about traveler's notebooks, if you don't, no worries, I'm going to go over it now. B6 size is a wide size, just cut down an inch. So these can fit around here pretty nicely. They're a little bit wider, but I don't mind that. And I thought I would go ahead and put these in here since they are about the same width. They're just going to be like an inch off the top or the bottom, whichever way you look at it, you know, potato, potato. So I think I'm going to put some of these in here since I have so many. When I bought that whole $50 dashboard thing, I did a whole unboxing about it, but it was like a variety pack that you could buy from Foxy Fix. So these would fit in here nicely, and I can put stickers in here to hold a bunch of stickers or just designs or something like that. I have nothing near me, of course. So I actually use these also to keep stickers in them and carry them. So you can just put the sticker and the insert just like this and carry it in your traveler's notebook like that. Or you can just put it around like I did here and then stuff it with things. I have other like Target dollar spot pockets on the inside of these, so there's plenty of pockets. But you can just put your stickers in like this and then carry them with you as well. No worries like that. This is pretty heavy, but since this is going to be my writing notebook, it tends to stay at my desk. When I have a new novel that I'm writing, right now I'm going to be writing screenplays for the month of September. I'm super excited about that. And there'll be videos coming out about all of that as the month progresses. But I like to go ahead and write some notes in here just when I'm getting started. I like to do brainstorming ideas for names, for characters, and what have you in here. And then I like to keep them all in one place. So my struggle was I started off in a wide doing that, and then I decided I needed to move down to my standard. And then at some point I moved to, I think, like a B6 slim. And that one book that I was working on, I had notes in all of those sizes. And when I wanted to put them all in one traveler's notebook, they were all different sizes and it was a hot mess. So I think by buying this and keeping it only in a wide, because I like the amount of space for writing, as well as the inexpensive notebooks that you can get for the wide, that'll work best for me. So I won't be writing any notes in anything else but the wide. So I'm very excited about this. This is so cool. And I do want to try, you know, this out. I don't really have much use for a daily in wide size, especially for just like everyday tasks and things like this, but I might be able to use it somehow. I can figure it out. Also, if you wanted to, you could cut this down to standard size. It would cut off part of this, but you still get use of all of that. Just a thought. I don't know that I want to do that. I tend not to track my water like this anyway, so it wouldn't be an issue, but there are some ideas there. All of the possibilities. So let me know what you guys think about this notebook and this company. I will leave a link down below, and let me know if you guys actually order one. I don't know how many they actually have in stock or how long the sale will last for, but again, originally it was only $26. So that's still amazing for the quality of leather. I mean, I think that's like a highway robbery in my opinion, but it's beautiful. I hope that you get a chance to get one, especially if you've always wanted to try a wide. Definitely check out either Piccadilly or Moleskine. These are, did I tell you what kind? Well, I'll link down the Moleskines below. The cool thing about Moleskine is you can buy them in different colors, like the cardstock comes in a lot of different colors. Here it is. Does it say on here? So it's just, these are the large size, and they come in a pack of 3. So that's the size right there that you were looking for in case you are new to the wide size. And you can get them in lined, blank, grid, and dot grid on Amazon. All right, so I'm really excited to use this for a while. You will definitely be seeing this in my planner lineup that I need to make pretty soon because I've been making some changes. All right, my name is Sylvia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.